Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today's IC Markets live analysis video webinar. Alright, we will start our live trading session, analysis session in a couple of minutes. Okay, so today we will be looking through at some of the indices and also currency pairs. Okay, we will be looking at different. We will be looking for the key indicators, key support and resistance level, and also we can also take a look at whether it's a good time to sell or buy. So if you have any currency pairs or indices that you're interested in, you can leave it in the comment section and we can take a look together. Hi everyone, I'm Emily. I'll be your host for today. Okay, I'm from EFG. Okay, EFG is which is Everest Fortune Group. We are an award-winning research firm for best FX research. We are best finalists for best FX and best equity research for the year 2020 and 2021. Okay, and before we start, remember that everything in the video is educational in nature. Nothing should be constructed as investment or trading advice. Please remember to do your own due diligence before your trade. Okay, so let's start the trading session. Okay, let me put out my charts. Okay, so first step, we're gonna start with the dollar index. Okay, let's look at the daily chart first. So as you guys know, last week on Friday there is the unemployment rate data was released, and the result was far better than expected, and hence the dollar index was bullish the other night on Friday night. Okay, and looking at it now, currently in the Asian session is also in the bullish trend. So let's see if the dollar index is able to bounce back. Okay, so we are using the daily chart and let's see if we can okay, I think we should start with I'll start with the H4 chart first. Thereafter I'll go back to the daily chart to see if there's any retracement or extension level. So looking at the momentum of the chart for the H4 chart, you can see that the price is above the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, it's in bullish momentum right now for the H4 chart. Okay, which is slightly different from the daily chart where you can see is below the cloud. Okay, I'm gonna off the cloud for drawing. Okay, this will be my support level. Okay, swing low resistance. I'm sorry, swing low support. Okay, and then we'll take this as my second support level. Okay, because you captured this very nice pullback. And also here, a small little pullback. And I'll use this for my resistance level. Okay, so this will be a swing high resistance, and then the price pullback touches the second support. Oops, sorry. Okay, so let's look at some. Okay, so here can be my second resistance level. Okay, because it's also captured the very nice pullback level here. It bounces off. So this will be my second resistance level. And looking at the RSI, okay, there isn't any divergence here as of now. So switching back to the daily chart, okay, let's close the RSI. This is a downtrend. Okay, so looking on the daily chart, you can see that the first resistance level is very close to the 38.2 retracement area. Okay, so I'm going to color this area, highlight this entire area. I'm going to highlight this entire area to be my first resistance area. Okay, so when price bounces off this area, when the price reach this area, instead of this line, it will be considered as a resistance. Okay, just like the price right over here. Okay, so you see the price is actually touching this area, has entered into this resistance area, okay, before pulling back. So there is a possibility of the price, the current price here, it could enter the area of resistance and pull back and fall towards the first support area. And I'm going to adjust my second resistance to the 61.8 retracement area. And also, because on the 61.8 retracement area, I could also connect this the wick of this candle, so it also captures the pullback here. Okay. Okay. So these two resistance area are strong resistance because it both aligns with the Fibonacci retracement area. So I guess it will be a bearish overall momentum. Okay, so there is a potential bearish reaction of the first resistance area. Okay, so there's a possible downward movement towards the first support. Okay, so next up, okay, so next up we'll look at dollar, euro dollar. Okay, so let's toggle back to the H4 chart. So on the H4 chart, we can see that the price is way below the Ichimoku cloud, suggesting a bearish momentum. Okay, and it also differs for the daily chart. Okay, so for intraday trader and also swing trader, you can take note of the differences, whether it will be a swing in momentum. Okay, so I'm gonna close the cloud. Okay, this will be my immediate support area. So this could be a good buy entry area. Okay, I will be using this for my first resistance. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, as of now, this will be my second support. Okay, let's move to the daily chart and see if there is okay, we can draw a Fibonacci retracement area here. Okay. Okay, so our second support aligns perfectly with the 61.8 level. Okay, so makes this a very strong support. Okay, toggle it back to the H4 chart. Okay, and you can see we have a 23.6 retracement area, so we can use this as our second resistance. Why I use this as my second resistance? Okay, firstly, it aligns with the 23.6 area, and at the same time, it also captures this, and these candles here, so it becomes an overlap resistance area. Okay, because it also captures the wicks very nicely and creates a second resistance line. So looking at the chart now, you can see that it's currently bullish momentum. Okay, so there is potential for price to bounce off the first support level, okay, and making a possible upward movement towards the first resistance. Okay. Okay, next up, we will look at the pound dollar. Okay, on the Ichimoku cloud, it suggests it's a bearish momentum, but please take note to also use other indicator, okay, before you decide if there is a change of trend, before you decide if there's a change of trend. So not just rely on one indicator, okay? Okay, this looks like a very good second support level. I put it as the second support because it's too far from the current price for a H4 chart. For a H4 chart, I would like my support to be somewhere closer to the current price. Okay, I can take this as my... Okay, I think I'll take this, which is a swing high. Okay, now I'm gonna take this. Swing low and pull back and it bounces off. Okay, this will be my first support level. My resistance line. Okay, first resistance. And for the second one will be slightly higher, which is the swing high here. So looking at this chart, looks like there will be a bullish reversal, like bullish bounce of the first support line. Okay, let's look for some... Okay, I think we can get a... Okay, so once again, on the first support level, it also aligns nicely with the 38.2 retracement level. So this is quite a strong support. Okay, so you can see that this is a strong support line. So most probably, the price will bounce. Okay, bounce off the first support and move towards the first resistance area. Okay, we can toggle back to the H4 chart. Okay, so even on the H4 chart, my first support also aligns perfectly on the 38.2 retracement area. Okay, and here for the first resistance, an area has been created. Okay, because the resistance line is very close to our 23.6 retracement area. So I highlighted the entire area as an area of resistance, but I still believe the price could, drop down and bounce off. If it drops down, it could bounce off the first support and rise up to the 23.6 retracement area, this whole area of resistance. So you could place your profit taker somewhere here. Okay, you can place your take profit here right before the resistance level, so you are able to capture profit before it hit resistance. Okay, next up on the dollar franc. Oh, the price is so far. So I guess then this will be my first support. It's a bit difficult to draw on the H4. Okay, I'm gonna try drawing on the daily chart for this dollar franc. Okay, this will be my first support. Because if I put here, it doesn't really captures the swing kind. It needs to be here, but it'll be too far. Okay, this is my first support. It's cutting through too many wicks, so can adjust here. Okay, capture this multi-swing low and also the pullback here. Okay, so because there isn't a very good second resistance level except for here, I find that the price, if I were to pick this as my second resistance, I could, but it would be slightly far from my first resistance area. I want the line to be able to capture more. So okay, I can put here, put one here. Okay, or I can choose to put it on the 61.8 as my second resistance level. Okay, so in the event that price actually goes up here, you are able to capture the resistance here, because there's a possibility whereby the price, okay, will drop back to the first resistance area, because you can't really capture this. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna use this as my second resistance because it's also capturing my small little pullback here. Okay, and goes all the way down. So looking at the dollar franc, looks a little bit bearish. Let's look at this. So, okay, so with the Ichimoku cloud, looks like it's bearish. Okay, so let's toggle back to the H4 chart. Okay, the market is kind of undecided. So in short, I think there is a potential for a temporary rise towards the first resistance area. Okay, let me highlight this. Okay, the price could rise to the first resistance area before coming back down and drop to the first support area. Okay. Okay, next up we look at dollar yen. Okay, I've switched it back to the H4 chart. Okay. Just if I were to use this, okay, it looks a bit far, but I think I could. Okay, let's try. Okay, first support. Okay, this will be my resistance. It captures all the swing high. Okay, I'm gonna change it back to the daily chart. So if there is, if I couldn't find more support and resistance, I will toggle it back to the daily chart. Okay, so back on the daily chart, you could link this. Hey, this will be a better one. Okay, because it captures this level and also this swing high and also this pullback, so it becomes an overlap. Okay, so this acts as a stronger support than the previous one, which was over here. Okay, so this is a swing low, which is not as good as an overlap. Okay, because the more wicks you capture, the stronger the support resistance is. And you can see the price is actually bouncing off the first support level. Okay, and for my resistance, I will adjust it to, might be too far, this one here. It's okay, I'm just, okay, I'll use this. This can't really capture much, okay. As these support lines, this support line is already capturing the pullback. Okay, so this will be my support and resistance line. So based on these two line, okay, this will be my resistance, sorry. And my second support here. Okay, you see the multi-swing low. Okay, so looking at this chart, you can see that the price could bounce off, is already bouncing off the first support, okay, on the daily chart. So let's toggle back to the H4 chart. Okay, you see the price has, although it has broke through the first support and it managed to bounce back up. So now it's on the way up to the first resistance level. Okay. Okay, let's look at some dollar CAD. Okay, this is quite a nice resistance area and an overlap resistance. Okay, capture this and here. So it becomes an overlap resistance. This will be my first support. Okay, I've seen the comments, so later we'll be going through gold. Okay, for dollar yen, we've gone through dollar yen. Okay, so after this, we can take a look at gold. Okay, continuing back to our dollar CAD. Okay, this will be our support and resistance level. Okay, our next level of support should be here. And the next resistance, okay, I'm gonna use this because this is quite significant. You see a very big drop. Okay, the price has dropped all the way down and bounces off this level. So this is pretty significant resistance level. Um, okay, I'm gonna toggle back to my daily chart. Okay, so looking at the chart now, looks like it has been met with resistance, able to break through the first resistance level. You see the price has been touching this level of resistance. So looks like the price is coming down. Okay. So most probably the price will bounce off, will be coming down, falling to our first support level. So actually this seems like a pretty good sell entry. Okay, now we look at gold. Yeah, I'm gonna do on the daily chart. Okay, it's because last week on Friday, due to the positive result for the unemployment rate, as you know, the dollar index actually went up. Okay, so the price of dollar went up and it affected the gold. So gold actually was very bearish on last Friday, and right now you can see that it has opened even lower than last Friday. So let's see if this bearish momentum will be continuing for a while. Okay, support level. Okay, I'm gonna use this for my support. Okay, this is an overlap support. Touches the wick here, pull back, and also here. It bounces off the same line. So this is my first support level. It's a little bit far from my current price. So let's see if I can find any more support level. Oh, I can use this. Okay, so this will be my first support, and this will be my second, which was previously the first support. So I changed it to my second because I found a better first support level. Okay, you want the price to be able to capture this level when it comes down in the event that it really does bounce off. Okay, you don't want to miss a very significant level like this. There's actually some sort of resistance here. Okay, so pullback resistance. Okay, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, next resistance here. Okay, there's also a pullback resistance. So if you can see, there is actually quite a clear trend line. Okay, I'm gonna draw it. Okay, so you can see that the points, okay, is an uptrend. It used to be an uptrend. Okay, it has bounced off the line pretty nicely until on Friday. Okay, the price actually opened up very low and it gap all the way down because of the positive news for dollar index. So the price actually go all the way down, breaking through our first resistance, and now the price is below the first resistance and still on the way down to the first support level. Okay, so for now, it has a bearish momentum. Okay, so this is also attributed to the price breaking below an extending support line, which is here, this one. Okay, indicating the potential for a bearish move. Okay, for Ian, dollar cat. Okay, let's go through dollar cat. Okay, so I have previously drawn out the dollar cat, but we can recap. Okay, this is on the daily chart. Gonna adjust it a little bit. Right, this is so small. Okay. Okay, so this is on the daily chart. Okay, price is on. There's a potential whereby the price will touch the first resistance line and come back down. Okay, fall back down to the first support area. Because actually there is also, seems like there is a descending trend line here. So looking at this, you can see that the price is also descending. Okay, so there's a potential scenario where price could break the bearish reaction of the first resistance level. Okay, and drop all the way to the first support line. Okay, so I actually drew this on the H4, so it looks a bit funny on the on the day chart, but I want to express that on the day chart you can see that the price is ascending. Okay, you can see the price is actually descending, sorry, it's going all the way down. Okay, and it's going downwards. So there is a possibility whereby the price will keep going downwards. Okay, unable to break through this resistance line here, this one. Okay. Okay, let's look at, since we look at gold, so let's take a look at oil. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so look at all the wicks here. Looks like pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna use the one here. Yeah, I'll be using this. Capture all the swing lows here. And it's also pretty close to our carbon price. This will be our first resistance, which is a pullback resistance. Okay, for support is a multi-swing low support. This is a pullback resistance. second one, okay, this is also a pullback. It captures the pullback here. So it will be my second resistance. So as with the dollar CAD, okay, you can see for oil, it has also this trend line. Okay, let me draw the trend line for you. So this trend line actually acts like hidden resistance. You can see that the price touches this. You see all the candles, the wicks, it touches this hidden resistance. Okay, and it bounces off, unable to break this line. And the price kept going lower and lower. Okay, so it has broken through the second resistance and now the first resistance. Okay, so there is so it looks kind of bearish, okay, because is reinforced by the fact that the price is trading below a major descending trend line. So it indicates that bullish trend is in place. Okay, so this is for oil. Okay, let's look at some indices like DJ30. So it has made a new high this year. Okay, so for this year, there isn't much of a resistance. But I guess we can draw a Fibonacci to find if there's any extension level. Sorry, this is an uptrend. So I draw from here. No, shouldn't take this. Okay, so this will be our first support level. Okay, very strong pullback. And second support, I'm gonna use the 78.6, which is also aligns with these two little pullback here. Okay, so pullback here and also here it bounces off, so this is a overlap support level. Resistance wise, because the price is currently at a swing at an all-time high, so I'm just gonna use the 127, okay, extension as my resistance. So looking at the momentum of the chart is kind of bearish, but I guess it will be short-term potential for the price to rise towards the first resistance, okay, before reversal. So there could be a potential reversal for the price to touch the first resistance and come back down to our first support level. Okay, take a look at German 40. Hi, morning. Okay, for pound dollar, yes, sure. Let's take a look at the pound dollar. So actually we did the pound dollar earlier. So let's do a recap. Okay, we'll do a recap on the pound dollar before we go back to our German 40. Okay, so looking at the pound dollar, we have drawn the support and resistance, and also the Fibonacci retracement area. So looking at the current price, okay, this is our first support level. It aligns with our 38.2 retracement. Okay, now first resistance level is here, whereby it's also close to our 23.6 level. So I've highlighted the entire area, okay, to become our first level of resistance. So looking at this chart, okay, there is a possibility whereby the price will go down towards our first support and bounce off this level, which is a strong support level because of this. Okay, because there is a support line here that aligns with the 38.2 level, so this is a pretty strong support, and then it will bounce up to our first resistance level. So I've also placed our take profit to be here right before the Fibonacci confluence area. So before the price, okay, reverse back down again, so you are able to capture profit. Okay, let's go back to our German 40. You're welcome. Okay, so look at German 40. Cheers. Okay. Okay, this pullback for support level. This is also quite straightforward because it has reached an all-time high. So not much of a resistance, just some support level. Okay, second support here. Okay, this is an uptrend. Mistake. So see if there's any extensions. No, don't have. So looking at this German 40, okay, see the price. The second support is aligning with our 38.2. So this will be a quite strong support area, even if price were to come down, breaking through the first support area. Okay, we can hope that the price will be able to find support at our 23.6 retracement area, and also our second support area will be our strong support area, which is also 38.2, aligns with the 38.2 retracement area. Okay, so but for now the stock still looks very bullish. Okay, it's a straight line all the way up, but got to be careful of any overextension. If in the event whereby the price is overextended, okay, it will come back down pretty sharply. Okay, so I think the last one we can look at the US 500. Oh, so this is also at all-time high. Oh, this will be my support. Okay, I'm gonna shift it higher because I can capture these 2 weeks as well, so it will become overlap support. Okay, for support, no resistance. Okay, let's see if I can draw some. Give me a second. I'm gonna make the chart a little smaller. Okay, there is a projection level here. So I think this can act as a pretty strong support, resistance area. Okay, as you can see, the price is unable to break through. Okay, so and the next one will be, so if the price does break through the first resistance, the second one will be here. As you can see, there isn't for this year there isn't of high anymore, so the price has broken this year's high. Okay, you can also use last year, connect it to last year swing high here. Okay, which also aligns with our projection level. So looking at the chart, you can see that the price is bullish. Okay, it's moving higher and higher, and if it breaks the first resistance, I think it can go all the way up to our second resistance level. Okay, so it's kind of bullish right now. Okay, we still have some time. We're gonna do one more, and last one. BTC. Okay. Okay, first resistance. Gonna use this. Okay, so this is a multi-swing high. The support is quite far, which is here. Okay, it's quite dangerous. First support, pullback support. And second resistance. Okay, take this as my second resistance. Okay, so it's kind of bearish right now for our day chart. Okay, so on the even on the H4, looks like the price might go down, but if it goes down, it can be quite steep. It's the first support is pretty far away. Okay, so that's it for today's live analysis webinar. Thank you for joining me. See you guys in the next video. Have a great week ahead. Thank you.